Hey guys, welcome back to another book review video. So this is going to be my fall book recommendation. So we have some spooky books on here and also just like some cozy romance books as well. So let's get started. So the first one that I have today is The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. Obviously, if you read books, you've probably heard of her. She is like probably the most famous thriller writer that there is. So this book was a 5 stars for me. Obviously, it is another thriller. So this story follows Sydney, who recently moved to a new city and is, looking to date, going on dates, like dating apps. And she finds this man who, like, she thinks is perfect. He's like, seems like the perfect man. But then there's like a series of murders in this like new town that she moved into, and they're linked to a mysterious man, no one knows who yet, who goes on dates with his victims before killing them. So she's like, wait, I should be suspicious. And yeah, the book is so interesting. She writes really, really good plot twists. Like, I've read so many of her books and still every time I read one, I never see anything coming. So they're really good. Also, sorry, the lighting on this video is not the best. It's like cloudy and rainy outside right now, so I'm over here and just like the kitchen light and then like that light. I don't know. But anyways, let's just keep going. So the next book is a magical realism fiction book, which as someone who doesn't read fantasy, because I just don't like that genre, I do enjoy a book with a little bit of magical realism in it every now and then. So this is The Good Part by Sophie Cousins. I rated this one 4 stars. So this story follows this woman, Lucy, who wakes up many, many years in the future. I think it's like at least 10 or 15 years. I don't remember exactly. But she wakes up in the future and she just realizes how much her life and like herself, her family, and everything has changed. And like ultimately she has to choose if she wants to stay in this new life or if she wants to go back. And it's just a really interesting story about life and family and love, and it's just really good. A physical copy of this one with me. This is Life's Too Short by Abby Jimenez. I read a few of her books, which are on this shelf right here. Probably read like 3 or 4 of them at this point. I rated this one 5 stars. And so this story follows 2 main characters, Vanessa and Adrian, who go from being friends to being neighbors in their apartment complex to being like something a little bit complicated. And this book, so obviously is like, a romance story. But this book also has really good like family and friend dynamics as well of both Vanessa and Adrian. And yeah, it also highlights like difficult family relationships. I think Vanessa, her sister, and her dad, I think, are both like really dealing with like alcohol and like homelessness and different things like that. And so it also includes like some difficult family relationships as well, which is like, it's kind of nice to see, I don't know, real life portrayed in books every now and then like that. Um, and so yeah, this book is just really good. Like I said, I've read a lot of her books and I recommend all of them. So not just this one, but yeah. I also have here with me, this is The Cellar by Natasha Preston. I have also read many of her books. I have like 10 little section of my thriller shelf over there is literally just all her books. So I recommend all of them if you want to go look just further into her. But I put this one on this list because this is one of my favorite ones that I've read of hers and like the most memorable one, I would say. So I rated this one 5 stars, and obviously it is a thriller. Follows this 16-year-old girl, Summer, who goes missing, and it turns out she's kidnapped by this man, and she's kept in like this place that they call the cellar, with a bunch of other women. Like, it turns out there's already a bunch of other women down there, and it's like a whole thing. But something that was really interesting, this book is like scary. This book is like scary. That's why I remembered it. Another thing that is unique about this book, I think, is that you also get to read the point of view of the kidnapper. There's like only a few chapters near the end of the book, but a lot of thrillers like don't do that, and it's really interesting to see different perspectives, and obviously his perspective, like hello. So that's something that I was reading this book and I was like, whoa, oh my gosh, we're getting the kidnapper's point of view too. Like, what is happening? I have two more books for you. So the next one is called Out on a Limb. This is a romance novel. It's been a while since I've read this one, but I rated this one 4 stars. So both of the main characters in this book have limb indifferences. The girl, Win, she has like a short hand or something, I think, and then Bo, the main male character, he has a prosthetic leg, I think, if I am remembering right. But anyways, so they meet, like the beginning of the story takes place at a Halloween party, so it's perfect. It's a perfect fall read. And so that's where they meet for the first time at that party, and then the story just follows their life, like their lives over the next years, meeting each other again, going out, what do they end up doing? And yeah, just how do they like build their lives in the future. Um, okay, and then the last one I have on here is called Love in the End Zone. So obviously, as you can tell, this is a football romance, which I thought would be perfect just to add in here because like fall is like football. So anyways, I rated this book 3.5 stars. It is a football romance. So this book follows Reese, whose father owns a football team, who the main love interest guy plays for that team. And it's sort of it like the story almost tries to be like enemies to lovers, but they're really just like, I don't know, acquaintances to lovers, I guess. I don't know. A little spicy in here, and also multiple point of views of both of them, which is always nice to have in a romance. I hope you enjoy some of those books. Let me know if you have read them or have any thoughts about them. And as always, my Goodreads is linked in my description, so you can go on there and see like books that I'm reading right now, books that I've recently read, and every review that I leave on all of them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you later.